Walking to the shuttle. Big ass fucking pack.
Ow, he's lying.
Okay, we're leaving the trailhead. Here we go. I'm so fucking excited. All right, 1 mile in. Feeling great.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Do you want to carry my bag, buddy? Next time. Okay, well, we're at mile 2. Pack train, mule pack train there. I'm feeling good. The weather's getting warmer. Okay, we're 3 miles in, and check that out. You can see Phantom Ranch down there in the trees. Okay, so I got about 1.25 miles to go to the cutoff. Feeling good, a little breezy. About 2,500 feet below the rim. I'm gonna be camping down on that plateau tonight. Okay, we're at mile 4. I'm feeling great so far. We got about half a mile to go before we reach the cutoff to where I'm gonna have to walk another 2 miles to camp. So, and there's no water there, so I had to carry, let's see, I carried 1.5 gallons plus 4 liters. So my pack is about 65 pounds. That's what we're looking for. There's tip off. It's a National Park Service slide. That's like almost 5 miles, not 4.4. And we're gonna head 2 miles out on Tonto East to the Cremation dispersed camping area. Mile 5, we made it to tip off. Got a little shelter there. So it's not 4.4 miles to the tip off, it's 5. Tonto Trail is just kind of scrub brushy. Almost like Catalina Island. You can see some of the century plants bloomed this year. There's some pretty cool rocks here though. Okay, so what I thought was a trail marker ended up being just flowered out century plants. But that's okay. Did you know that the scorpions here, they hibernate during the winter and they don't come out until it's like 73 degrees or above for an extended period of time? So unless I go knocking over rocks or like lifting up wood piles, things like that, I don't have to deal with a fucking scorpion. I don't really know my tracks in Arizona, but I found this set. I think that's some sort of a deer species. Oh yeah, and I read that scorpions hibernate in groups of 30 to 40. So if you find a group of them hibernating, have fun. Oh, check this out. Looks like there's a spot out here in the sun too. Well, this looks like a legitimate camp spot, so I'm doing it. So we got this spot here that's obviously a camp spot. We're about 6.2 miles in, and I'm ready to make this place home. All right, so I have my natural tripod because I actually didn't pack a bunch of excess shit, but I want to show you what the fuck I got going on here. Tonight we're having a ramen bomb. That's like instant mashed potatoes and some ramen. Look at that view. Hell yeah. Making coffee, making dinner, but I am just in awe. And we're only 3,600 100 feet down from the rim. So you can see we can go even further down. And so tomorrow, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down to the Colorado River. My OCD really fucked with me on this. I was gonna put my tent underneath this overhang because my water's boiling. Because it's kind of cool, right? Like, and then I thought to myself, it's gonna collapse on me tonight. Out backpacking, I use this bear bag. There's lots of critters out here. Probably read my book for a couple minutes. Good warm sleeping pad. Pillow. Snug as a bug in a rug. Went about 6.2 miles, descended 3,500 feet, 3,600 feet from the rim. Did it in 3 hours and 52 minutes. I was good until mile 5, 5.1, 5.2, because I took my pack off, and I think that was a bad idea. I think I should have just kept going. But I have this great camping spot. It's not near a water source, which is why I had to bring more water. So tomorrow I only have to carry like maybe a liter. Yeah, this place is like awe-inspiring. It just feels so grand and massive. What I really like right now is that I'm camped miles away from people, and I'm just so comfortable in my tent, and I'm so excited to keep going and seeing more tomorrow. Okay, day 2. Sun's about to come up. Had some coffee, some breakfast. Just got a couple things put away, and we're heading that direction. My backpack's a lot lighter today. I only have 2 liters of water with me, which I should only bring 1, but it's always good to have 2. Mile 7. The mules are going down to Phantom Ranch. Here's the tip off. Gotta take a shit. There's the Colorado River. Okay, I'm at mile 8. I'm feeling so good today. I'm actually moving pretty well, but I have to because I keep stopping and taking pictures and videos. See the bridge. Mules. Okay, we're at mile 9 and I'm still feeling absolutely fantastic. I actually jogged a bunch of it, but you can see Phantom Ranch right down in here. First there's a tunnel, and we cross the Colorado River. Just about to mile 10. So these are ancient Pueblo ruins. They were here from 500 AD to like 1250 AD. I'm at mile 11, just about 5 miles from the start of the day. You can see we've turned up the North Kaibab Trail. It's very lush. There's Bright Angel Creek. We're going to be following that for the next 7.1 miles to Cottonwood Campground. I think we have about 1,000 feet of elevation gain over the next 7 miles. Maybe a little bit more, but that's gradual, so should be pretty good walking. Oh, hi. Some baby. This is Phantom Ranch. There's a cantina over here. Okay, so my GPS jumped to 12.6 miles. I don't know at this point. So we're just leaving Phantom Ranch. I think I just hit mile 12. I'm gonna call that mile 12 and just go from there. My GPS is jumping all over, and I assume it's because we're down in these canyons. And the cantina was closed And I think it opens the day after I leave, so whatever. I brought everything I need. We're going to Cottonwood. Pretty sure these are old telegraph lines. I'm at mile 13 now. I'm feeling really good. This trail is like really flat, nice walking. GPS is just not doing well with these really narrow canyons. None of them. I've got 2 trackers on and my inReach. They're all just like wigging out. I just verified with the trail runner that we've got about 4.5 miles to go. About 3 miles to go. Starting to fade a little bit, but I'm doing good. You see that things are really starting to open up. A couple miles left to get to the campsite, and I just ran into some people who were doing rim to rim to rim in one day, which is absolutely insane. But anyway, they gave me a trail report and said that there's no ice and just a little bit of snow at the very top, so I can leave my spikes behind. Got a little shade for a minute. And there was a lot more ups and downs than I thought there was going to be. So, as always, more of a challenge than I expected. So I'm pretty sure this is Ribbon Falls in here. Okay, you remember when I said it was relatively flat out to the campground? Well, it's fucking not. It's not flat. So we got 1 mile to go. We've already regained everything that we climbed down to the Colorado River this morning. So we started at 3,600 feet, we went down to 2,400 feet, and now we're back at 3,600 feet and still climbing. We've come a long way. Just hit about 4,000 feet, which 1,600 feet isn't that bad of a gain, unless you have a 50-pound pack on. Oh my God, I can see it. We made it. That was every bit of 12.5 miles. Oh my God, my hands are shaking. I'm sure I'm not going to eat all this food, but I'm going to force myself to. And take a break and then set up camp. Oh, that was awesome. False alarm, I got my backpack back on. I found a better spot down here. This would be perfect for me. Coming down to get some water. My legs are seizing up. This is my water filter system, but I lost one of the gaskets in the connection there, so it's leaking a little bit, but it's still working. Got that one filled up. A little bin for the critters, keep the critters out of the food. It's a chilly knock night. And then I'm gonna go organize my tent and go to sleep. Pretty awesome view. I'm beat. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go up the north room tomorrow or if I'm gonna do it the day after. I guess we'll see how I feel in the morning. I had 3 mishaps today. First was I lost the O-ring, so I made myself a gasket out of tape, and that's working, even though it's falling off right now. I gotta figure out this one. I got a crack. You can see the crack in my water bottle. So as long as it stays upright, it's not leaking water, so I think that'll be okay. And then this one was really special. I took this rock and I was pounding in that stake, and this ultralight line here, I don't know if you can see, I almost severed it. I knew it was going. So I took this Velcro and just went through the loop there and the loop below where I whacked it. Set up tent. Camp chair is always worth bringing. And look at that. Oh my God, my stargazing was just interrupted by the shadow of an animal running over the top of my tent and down the side, and like it was right above me, and I wasn't sure if it was inside or outside because I had the door open and I didn't have my headlamp on. I'm pretty sure I saw the International Space Station, but yeah, I'm gonna shut my door here. I've already shut it, and I'm gonna leave it shut, and I'm gonna leave the stargazing for another night. Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. I hope it's not in here. It freaked me out. I'm not afraid of like small rodents, but that's mighty bold of them. I just go outside to go to the bathroom and to take a couple pictures and see if I can get the Milky Way. And I'm doing a 10-second like aperture or whatever, so I have to hold still for 10 seconds. And I felt something run up my leg, so I'm pretty sure a squirrel or something was climbing me. I screamed, and yeah, now the whole campground probably thinks that I'm a weirdo. Oh, you're a mouse. You're a fucking mouse. Okay. Don't chew your... Get! I slept really hard last night. I had a couple weird dreams. One where I was here, but somebody had parked their car right in my camping area, and they were having a concert. And I was like, do you have a permit? Stretch and eat and recoup today, and then tomorrow I'll go up to the North Rim. It's about 10:30 a.m. and the sun is almost gonna hit us, so I'm looking forward to that. Just gonna do a rest day because I literally couldn't even stand up this morning, and for some reason I put my tent above the stair, so every time I had to use the bathroom last night I had to go up and down a stair, which was really tough. So this morning I had some coffee, had some breakfast. I need to eat a lot of food. Future Rebecca, stop packing so much fucking food. And then I did some repairs this morning, so my my water filter that I lost the O-ring to, I just kind of made a more permanent O-ring with some tape. Yesterday was just kind of a quick fix so I could get some water filtered. I have my water bottle that broke a seal. It fell off the table yesterday and it was just the last straw for it, so I took some tape. I almost left this behind. Took some tape. I took the backing to one of my moleskins that I used yesterday because it's like plastic, and then I put a couple band-aids to seal it as much as possible. It's still just dripping a little bit, but it's gonna be so much better than it just leaking out. I figured I should take a look and see how many miles we're actually at. I'm just gonna call it 18. I think it's a little bit further than that. I'm not really sure. It felt longer than 12 miles yesterday, just because I know that where they said it was 7/10 of a mile, it was a full mile because I had GPS service again. My inReach didn't ping until I got closer to the campsite here, so probably for 4 miles, my GPS marked it as 12 miles because it was just ping, bing, bing, bing. It was just like ping-ponging off the canyon walls. So the lesson is don't trust your GPS. You're probably not going to be able to send a satellite message. I bet you my inReach wouldn't have sent out a message while I was in that section. It's a good day to dry out the tent. Put my shoes under here to lift up the floor because there's some moisture on the floor. Just doing things around the camp. Trying to stay moving, trying to keep my legs moving. To future me, again, stop packing so much fucking food. So I'm gonna go eat now, even though I'm not hungry. I love it here. So I've got tonight and tomorrow night here. Everybody just walked around the campsites and just picked up the little tiny pieces of trash that they find. I mean, look at how much that is. That took me maybe 15 minutes of just casually walking around. Most of it's by the picnic table. Okay, so just, take 10 minutes and go pick up all the micro trash. And here's our map. We started here at South Kaibab. We went down. That X is wrong. We actually camped here. And then we came back. And yesterday we went all the way up to here. So these are telegraph lines. And on the other end you can see the insulator bulbs. So I'm pretty sure I'm here by myself. The last people left quite a while ago. This is the Tiger Wall Big Agnes UL3. So this is the quote-unquote 3-person tent. I had the 2. I returned it to REI because I thought it was just a little bit too small, particularly for me and the dog. And this thing's only a few pounds, so this version's not much heavier than the 2-person tent. I love the fact that you can actually cowboy camp with this tent, with this rainfly, because you don't need to attach the inner screened-in portion. The rainfly will attach directly to the footprint. So I will not cowboy camp out here. I was going to, but with the mouse incident last night, I decided I'm going to keep myself screened in. But I love it. It's light. It's easy to set up. I love how it looks tight and right when you set it up. All in all, I'm a fan. I really have nothing bad to say about this tent. Let me show you inside. So I love all the storage space up here. You can see it's definitely a legitimate 2-person, even though they call it a 3-person tent. It's got that. Storage everywhere. I love that other vestibule that's the same size as this one over here. So you really got a lot of space. Got my book read, having some dinner right now, and getting ready for doing the 13 or so mile round trip tomorrow up to the North Rim. Getting ready to head up this way to the North Rim. I'm just gonna bring my little fanny pack, so that'll be nice. My calves are a little tight, but my feet are feeling good. So when I leave, I'm gonna actually leave my tent doors open. That way those little fucking mice can't get my stuff. I don't mind if they go in my tent. I don't care. I just don't want them chewing a hole through it. I got my little fanny pack here. As always, I'm carrying probably way more than I need, but I'm by myself in the Grand Canyon. We're at mile 18. Here's where I'm hanging my gear. Mile 19 for the trip. Mile 20. Trail's great. 5 miles to go, I think. Hi. Mile 21. Almost to 5,500 vertical feet. We're gaining, I think, a little less than 1,000 feet per mile and a half, which these switchbacks are so nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's the trail. Holy shit. So we're going switching back like there and there.
To this cliff, yeah.
Whoa. Mile 22, 4 miles for the day. The trail is gorgeous. 2,000 feet from the top of the North Rim. I'm at mile 23, mile 5 for the day. I'm really enjoying this. There are like 2 miles to go. Fall down there. Here's gonna be our exit out of the canyon. It's funny to say, but I'm almost up to tree line. Usually I have to say I'm almost down to tree line. It's nice and cool in here. Got a little over a mile to go and maybe 900 vertical feet. Mile 24 overall. Mile 6 for the day. I'm at 70, almost 7,600 feet. And I don't usually feel the elevation too much, so it's not really bothering me. That's cool. Shit, I actually feel really good for being 77 or 7,800 feet. I don't think it's affecting me at all. I think about a half mile to go. Wow. And I have to admit that I know this is only almost halfway, but much easier to get to the North Rim from Cottonwood than I thought. I'm at 8,000 feet exactly, and here's where the snow starts. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh. All right, mile 25 and mile 7 for the day. I made it to the North Rim. There's snow up here. I'm at 8,250 feet, about 6,000 feet above the Colorado River, and I want to say we did like 4,300 vertical just today. Feels amazing to be here. 3 hours. I did rim to rim. Gonna have a snack. I'm in reaching some people, and then I'm gonna head back down. All right, it's noon. I had a snack. I had a drink. I put on a layer, and I'm heading back down to Cottonwood Camp for the night. Mile 26. Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm at Super High Camp. 1.7 miles from the North Rim. Oh my God, thank God. So I did bring one of these wag bags. It's got this stuff that turns your poo to gel, but thank God the outhouse was open. Mile 27, mile 9 for today. Mile 28 total, and that's 10 miles for today. It's beautiful out. I'm having so much fun, and I'm feeling great. So if you're uncomfortable with heights, which I sort of am, this section right here can be a little disconcerting, but it's really wide. Oh, here's another spot that might make you a little bit uncomfortable if you don't like heights. About to mile 29, mile 11 for the day. See the trailway down there? This trail is nearly impossible to see from the other side. It just blends right into the mountainside. So you can barely see the route that we took. I just hit mile 30 for the trip. Mile 12 for today. Want to see something cool? See that cut there? That's where we came from. There's Manzanita. We're back at the bridge. Mile 31. 13 miles for the day. I feel so great. I could do this for another 2 or 3 miles, but I'm excited to get back, make some dinner, kind of start tidying things up, and head out tomorrow. There's camp. Mile 32. That's 14 miles for today. It's off for the winter. And number 11. Here's my backpack's fine. 14 miles for the day. Less than 3 hours for the 7 miles down. And 32 miles total so far. I came back and noticed a little hole, so I patched that up. I just took a bath and got all my stuff reorganized. I have 2 more nights. I've got 1 more night here, and then I have 1 more night up on the Tonto Plateau, and then this trip is over. So right now I'm gonna have chicken and rice and probably some candy bars and some trail mix, and I'm gonna try to eat up some of this food that I brought that I carried all the way out here. Tomorrow morning we're gonna be starting it, so that'll be overall mile 32 we've done. The goal is 7.2 miles back. I think it's closer to 7.5, but 7.2 miles back. Phantom Ranch, maybe they'll be open. Fill full of water, because I'm gonna go camp on the Tonto Plateau again. I don't think tomorrow's gonna be that difficult. My pack's gonna be relatively light. I ate a lot of food. I don't need to carry very much water, because 7 miles is gonna take me like, I don't know, a couple hours. And then I can fill up the Phantom. It feels like 1 more day, but there's 2 more days. Campsite's all picked up. Yesterday we hit mile 32 when we got back to camp. This was a fabulous campsite. I loved it. I had a really good time here. Leaving camp. Mile 33, mile 1 for the day. Mile 34, feeling great. Got the shorts on today. The pack is feeling good. This is a sign we're going back into the canyon. We're at mile 35 overall. Mile 3 for the day. Mile 4 for the day, mile 36 overall. I'm really impressed with the infrastructure that they have on this corridor. Let's see, we're on bridge here. I mean, it's very, very well done and engineered. You don't need to worry about crossing creeks and things like that. But it's also not like over-engineered. I feel like I'm still having the experience that I wanted and expected in the canyon country. So pretty amazing. Engineering's pretty incredible. I'm still blown away by the North Rim trails yesterday. Okay, this is the beginning of the box. This is where it gets really, really hot during the summertime. It's pretty nice right now. It is December 4th, so. Mile 37 for the trip. Mile 5 for the day. Actually, a little bit further, I missed it. But still in the box. Got a couple miles to go to Phantom Ranch. Moving along quickly, mile 6 for the day. That's mile 38 overall. And check this out. We're still in the box, but we're getting closer and closer to Phantom Ranch with every step. Just about to walk into Phantom Ranch. That's mile 39, mile 7 for the day. I hope they're open. I'm gonna eat my breakfast because I didn't do that yet. Have some water, fill up, and then I'm gonna go down and cross the Colorado River again. I'm leaving Phantom Ranch right now. They were not open. I couldn't even convince them with money to open so I could get a postcard. I think we got about 3 miles to the tip-off, and then a couple miles due east. And I also have a leak in the bottom of that same water bottle that has a leak in the top. So at least it's one water bottle. I just put it in a plastic bag. And then as you can see, I filled up my silicone pouch with water too. So I should have enough for today and tomorrow. I'm gonna get up super early in the morning and hike before sunrise. Here's our bridge. Mile 8 for the day and mile 40. And how appropriate. It's just as we cross the Colorado River. Start going up now. Not gonna lie, it's a tough up when you have all your water for another night and day. So I grabbed 4 liters because one of my 2-liter water bottles is leaking. I also filled up my 1-liter silicone bag. So I probably got 12 pounds of water on me. That's the bitch that's leaking in 2 places. This is the good old trusty one that hasn't leaked yet. And then I got that filled with water. So I should have more than enough for tonight, but you know me, better safe than sorry. Mile 9 for the day, mile 41 overall. Colorado River 1,000 feet below us. Making good time, about 2 miles an hour. It's pretty consistent uphill. It's not too terrible though. Haven't run into any mules yet. No people yet. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see tip off. Hit mile 10 for the day, mile 42 overall. All right, I'm not gonna lie, fucking beat again. Mile 43, 11 miles for the day. 1 more mile to go. God, I hope that sign's right over there. Oh my God, I think I actually missed the boundary sign. I turned around to look down, and I think it's down here. Oh, I would be so happy if I could just like drop my pack in the next 10 minutes. Let's fucking go. I really don't want to camp down in this flash flood area, but I think right up on that hill would be great. Close enough, mile 12 for the day. 44 overall-ish. I'm a little bit short of it, but I'll make that up tomorrow. Oh my God. This is the perfect spot. This is actually a pretty cool place to camp. I just used up the last of my coffee and creamer and my last meal. My gallon Ziploc baggie. This is all the trash that I've had for the whole trip. Oh my God, there's a mule deer. There's a mule deer. huge. He's got a huge rack. Look at that rack on him. Oh, he's beautiful. Holy moly. Wow. It was right here. I just went back and looked at that video, and that is a 10-pointer. He had two teeny tiny, I don't know, do they call them brow tines? Anyway, this trip has been incredible. I can't believe it's my last night out here. Cowboy camping in the desert. I had a great night camping out here. It was, the stars were just incredible. You could see they were moving as the night went on, and now the Big Dipper's out just in its full glory. So I'm getting dressed. It's a little bit chilly, it's not too bad. Pack up the few things I have out. I should be able to get moving in the next half hour. A little slower than I wanted to, a little later than I wanted to, but it's about 5 a.m. and I just spent my last night in the Grand Canyon for this trip, but I'll be back. Got my pack on. I'm gonna start walking back towards tip-off, and then up out of the canyon. Great, great, great trip. I've had so much fun down here. I'll be at mile 44 here real soon. Bittersweet, but I smell like a dead body, so I'm ready to take a shower. Officially mile 44. This is the first time I've had to hike here with my headlamp, so a little bit of route finding required if you accidentally get off the path through the scrub brush, but nothing too bad. Mile 45, almost to tip-off. Made it to tip-off. I'm gonna use the facilities real quick and then head up out of the canyon. There were people in the bathroom, like sleeping in the bathroom. I thought it was the boys, but it wasn't. It was, I believe, Chinese. They were a Mongolian couple that didn't speak English. They seemed like they were okay. They had all their stuff that they needed. I asked them if they needed food or water by hand signals, and they were okay. I got about 4.5 miles, and the sun's starting to rise. Almost out. I forgot to mention it's about 3,280 is what this sign says. Vertical feet to the top, and 4.5 miles. I just met one of the workers from Phantom Ranch. He's heading back down so they can open today. He said the mules were packing up as he was leaving the top, so we should be running into them. And next year I'll have to go do the steak dinner at Phantom Ranch and stay at Bright Angel Campground. Whew. Don't need a headlamp anymore. Mile 46. 4 miles to go. I camped down there last night. Oh, you got a big load. You must be a strong one. Here we go. The sun just came out. Mile 47, 3 miles to go, about 2,000 vertical feet left. This trip has been amazing. I'm a little sad that I'll never be able to get to experience this again for the first time. The pictures won't do it justice. The videos won't do it justice. Like, just incredible. Whew. Mile 48. Only 2 miles to go. Mile 49. You can see down where I camped last night in the canyon there. 1 more mile. Almost there. Oh my God, so close. Oh, so close. Just a couple switchbacks left. Right there. I can't fucking believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did that. I did it. I'm here. A couple steps to go up. I did rim to rim to rim. 50 miles. I just met my grandfather's best friend's right-hand man when they were building the pipeline in Alaska. Wow. So proud of myself. Oh, I did it. On the shuttle, heading to the visitor center. All right, that's all my trash for 5 nights, 6 days. That's every single bit of trash except for the toilet paper that I used at the composting toilets. There's my car. Here at the showers and the laundromat. I'm gonna pull all the shit out of my bag. I'm gonna do some laundry. I'm still on cloud 9. Yes. Just got a shower. I threw a little laundry in. I got a sandwich and a kombucha. I got a little bit of time to organize my stuff, and then I have to drive back to Phoenix tonight. Hey, here's the only stuff I didn't use on the trail. This is almost empty. I didn't open that one, and that's all that I didn't use. Some dried fruit. Everything else in my pack I used. Got a crazy mess going on here. I gotta organize. Last mission. Get all this shit for the bag check.